What's good, y'all? Better send this link out. We're going to go ahead and get started. You know the drill. Go ahead and send this link out real quick. Test. All right, cool. What's going on, y'all? What's going on? How much for the VIP? Like, this join my live. I watched it in my video, but it's $100 a month. But I have a monthly, yearly, and lifetime. If you watch any of my YouTube videos, the last 3 minutes goes over all the details. So, where'd you find me at, brother? Unless you just found me when I went live right now. But if you watch like any of my videos, like the last 3 minutes of my videos, goes over all the details. I mean, I can talk about it during the live. I have no issue. I'm just saying for reference. But yeah, I have a monthly, yearly, and lifetime. It's $100 a month. I forgot what the yearly and lifetime is, but all that stuff's linked in the description. Or if you're on any of my social media, it's all linked in the link in bio. What's going on, y'all? What's going on? Didn't take any trades last night. Looking at some setups right now. We do got some news later on today during New York. We're going to go over all that in a little bit. Just going to wait to see if some more people hop in here. You guys got any questions, drop them in the chat. We're looking at any charts, drop them in the chat. Those just joined the stream. We have not entered anything yet. We just do trade ideas. Go ahead and hit that first link in the description. Join the free signal for Telegram. You see on your screen how we did last month and last quarter. Go ahead and hit that first link. Check it out for yourselves. Pull it up a little bit and go over how we did yesterday, how we're doing so far this week, this month and the quarter as well. Got a new 5-minute about to pop up. About to see what it's looking like. Yeah, I'll do that. I thought I couldn't read for a second. I don't know what was going on. Yeah, but looking at possible GN cells, looking at possible AED cells, looking at possible oil SPX buys. But we're just chilling right now. You guys already know the drill. Just patiently waiting for our confirmations. And then once those are met, we're going to take some trades. You guys got any questions, drop them in the chat. We're looking at charts, drop them in the chat. That's what's up. If you haven't seen my most recent video, I just dropped one yesterday. Make sure to check that out as well. I'm going to go ahead and drop that in the chat. Okay, stream on. All right, there we go. It was bugging out. Got some other charts I'm looking at on my other screen as well. I'll pull them up in a little bit, but these are the main ones I like the most right now. You guys got any questions? Drop in the chat. Want to look at any charts? Drop in the chat. We're just chilling, patiently waiting right now. Those just joined the stream, we have not entered anything yet. These are just trade ideas. Go ahead and hit that first link in the description. Join the free signal and free Telegram. You see your screen how we did last month and last quarter. Go ahead and hit that first link and check it out for yourselves. We're going to go over it in a little bit. As I try to readjust my mic, give me 1 second. Test. This should be a little bit better. We got a new 15 about to pop up in about a minute and a half. What's going on, Roger? What's going on, John? What are you looking at? If you're looking on like the 5-minute charts in the uptrend, but what I teach over here is to show y'all to look at the bigger picture, right? We've been catching sells for like the past month. We caught a huge sell earlier this week as well. So right now it might be in a small uptrend. This is on the smaller time frame, but in the grand scheme of things, we're going down way more than we're going up. And I'm not in sales, y'all. I'm still waiting for my confirmations. I'm not in any trades right now. These are just my trade ideas right now. SPX did that retracement, was finally anticipated. But when it came down to 4700, 4705, still respected support. So we are still bullish. So right now, we're waiting to see how it's going to react, to see if it can break and hold 4735 as support. If it can, we can look for possible buys going to 4750, 4755. But for the uptrend to continue, we need price to break 4775, 4780, hold that support. to make that higher high. And then again, we do got news later on today. Going into New York, we're going live with the members with it. But we got news at 8:30. We got Canadian and USD news. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens today, later on today, going into New York. All right, new 15 just popped up. Let's see these charts looking up. What's going on, y'all? What's going on? Just dropped a new video yesterday. If you haven't checked it out yet, make sure to check it out. I'll drop that in the chat in a second. I don't know how YouTube works. Go ahead and explore the channel, look at the playlist, all that good stuff. I'm going to drop this recent video in the chat for you. If you're not subbed yet, go ahead and hit that sub button. I don't know what y'all doing. We're almost at 2K subs, y'all. If you ain't subbed yet, I don't know what y'all doing. What's going on, Naomi? It confuses me. Are you trying to buy or sell on the trend it's on? So, again, if we are on the daily time frame, we're in the downtrend. So, you watch any of my trade breakdowns. What I teach y'all is to stop going on the smaller time frames to try to look for the trend. That's how y'all always get caught in fake outs, liquidity sweeps. When you go on the daily time frame and identify the trend, you'll be able to see the actual trend we're in, right? So we look at this week, for example. This was Monday, Tuesday, yesterday. There's nothing bullish about the moves price did at all this week. And then when we look at the actual grand scheme of things, we're going down. We've been going down for this entire quarter. So we're in a downtrend. Now on the smaller time frame, only thing the smaller time frame is going to tell you is what price is doing in real time. And that's not going to tell you the trend we're in. That's not going to tell you what direction price is going overall. That's just going to show you what price is doing at that exact moment. So that's how a lot of people get confused and caught in those, liquidity traps, all the other stuff y'all be calling it, because y'all go straight on the smaller time frames instead of going on the bigger time frames to see what the actual picture is. You gotta identify the trend on the daily time frame. All right, so if you haven't seen this video, that's not just for you, this is for anyone. If you haven't seen this video, make sure to watch this one. I'll show you how to do that in this video. Those just join the stream. We're not entering anything yet. These are just trade ideas. Go ahead and post them in the description. This is how we did yesterday. Yesterday we went 2-0, got 354 pips, took a GA sell. Called this one in the free Telegram, not yesterday, Tuesday. All TVs got hit, got 189 pips in the Tokyo session yesterday, not last night, but Tuesday night going to Wednesday morning. Took another GA position. All TVs got hit, got 119 pips in that second position. Then me and a member took an EN sell later on. I think that was like the London session going into New York. GB5 got hit, caught 46 pips. Went 2-0 that day. The day before that, where's the recap at? Okay, the day before that, got 83 pips. Went 2-0 on Tuesday, and then Monday we went 1-0, catching 72 pips on GA. Every trade posted has the date, the time the trade was entered, personal entry, SL, TPs, how people viewed or entered the trade, reactions, TPs getting hit. Do the recap of the day at the end of every day. The recap of the week at the end of every week. Speaking of last week, that's how we did last week. We went 6-0 last week. It was 100% win rate. So we haven't lost a single trade this month so far. And then every Sunday at the beginning of the week, I drop the Sunday chart analysis, not just going over what I see price doing Monday and Tuesday, but what I see price doing the entire week. So it looks like some volume is starting to kick in on some of these charts. So yeah, right now we're looking at a possible GN sell, looking at a possible SPX buy, and then a possible, once my computer fixes itself, oil buy. That's what we're looking at right now. We're not in these trades right now. We're waiting for our confirmations like always. But these are the setups we're looking at right now. And then the week before that, we went 5-0. Then the first week of December, we went 9-0. Just go to December 5th, you'll see how we did last month, which was November. Last month, we went 22-1. We took one loss last month, giving us a 96% win rate. Caught 58,068 pips, 57,798 strictly with the members in the advanced play signal. And then if you scroll to, I think November 1st, you'll see how we did October. October went 32-5, giving us an 86% win rate. Caught 157,608 pips, 125,674, strictly with the members in the advanced play signal. So that's how we're doing so far this quarter. And then we'll pull up how we did last quarter and all that good stuff later. But I want to look and pay attention to these charts right now. You guys got any questions? Drop them in the chat. When we're looking at the charts, drop them in the chat. We're just patiently waiting right now. And then these were those two GA positions we took yesterday. This is the one I called in the free Telegram. This is the second position me and the members took during Tokyo session. But yeah, we're looking at some possible setups right here. You guys got any questions? Drop in the chat. When we're looking at the charts, drop in the chat. I guess since we're looking for sales, what we're doing right now, we're waiting to see if price can break this level and hold it as resistance. Just like how I was looking for those moves yesterday, for it to break this level, hold as resistance, break this level, hold as resistance, break this level, hold as resistance. That's the same thing we're looking at, right? And we can see for the past about 30 minutes since we've been live, price has been struggling to do so. Again, you don't want to try to beat price to the chase because we all can agree we do not control the markets. So since we don't control the markets, we need to just patiently wait for price to do what it's already going to do, but wait for price to show us where it's going and when it's ready to make the move. So that's all we're doing right now. We're just patiently waiting, chilling. Make sure to follow me on Instagram and TikTok, y'all. Y'all should see it at the bottom of y'all screen scrolling around. Instagram is playmaker_way, TikTok's _playmakerway_. I post daily on both pages. Make sure to check the content out on there as well. Y'all can also DM me on Instagram and respond to all messages. Got any questions, drop in the chat. We're looking at charts, drop in the chat. We're just chilling right now. And no rush to enter any trades. It's been another great week, been a great month, a great quarter. No point in, just taking silly trades or rushing the process. Got a new 15 about to pop in a little bit. About to see what happens. Let's see what these other charts are looking like. Yeah, they're just consolidating right now. And no trades right now. Didn't take any trades last night because price was basically doing the same thing last night, either retracing or consolidating. Again, we had some huge moves happen all week, so it's got to retrace at some point. We're going to see what happens these next couple candlesticks and the next few hours as well. Pre-New York until New York comes up. Beginning of New York, 8:30, we do got some news popping off, so that should kickstart volume as well. Right now, we're just chilling, patiently waiting. New 15 popped up. Again, we see price basically since we've been live, it's been in the same spot. This is literally 3 o'clock candle, 3:15 on a 3:30. So yeah, we're waiting to see if price can break this level, hold as resistance. If we can, we're gonna look for another sell setup. Not enter before or after. We're just chilling patiently waiting. Same thing at SPX. We want to see if price can hold this level of support. Right now, we see price tap that level. It's rejecting it right now, so we're waiting to see if we can break above, hold this level as support. If we can do so, we can look for a buy setup. If price doesn't do so, we're just not going to enter, and we're going to look at the next possible entry point. Let's see if we can break this level. Looks like it's about to try again. Let's see if we can do it this time. You guys got any questions? Drop in the chat. When we're looking at any charts, drop in the chat. I'm looking at a few other charts. Looking at DU as well. I don't like how anything else is looking right now. These are the closest ones to my levels. Yep. Yeah, just stay in the mood. Trading does not need to be as stressful as a lot of people make it. You know what I mean? And I was just talking about it with the members yesterday during a live. Battle White members, you didn't watch yesterday's live, make sure to watch it. It was a little bit of a shorter one, so you can literally knock it out. But we went over a few good things in there as well. But when you have everything in place, when you understand, the basics, and you have a game plan, it just becomes very simple, a lot less stressful. Because a lot of reason why people are stressed is because, again, they're just trying to make money, but they don't have a game plan, or they don't, have a good understanding of the basics, right? So again, it makes sense. If you don't know what you're doing, but you got your money at risk, of course you'll be freaking out. You know what I'm saying? But after a while, you either adjust, or you don't adjust. You know what I mean? But it's just, once you understand, like, can't control the markets. It's like there's no point of stress and getting impatient. You just gotta let price do its thing. You know what I mean? So that's why I just be chilling, because again, there's no point at all being on the edge of my seat or getting impatient or upset. And then plus, like, I be on the charts all the time, so I'm kind of used to things like this happening. This is like not like a rare thing. This happens at least a couple days out the week. And then plus we got the holidays coming up, so Q4 is usually the slowest quarter of the year. It's been a decent quarter though, besides that, but things did slow down, especially like when November came around, like Thanksgiving and stuff. And then things were kind of slow like the first week of November, but still got some nice moves regardless. So it looks like things are starting to try to wake up currency pair wise. Let me see what the euro pairs are looking like. See if the euro pairs are doing anything. They were still shooting up last I looked. Yeah, we still got a little bit of work to do. Guys got any questions? Drop in the chat. When we can charts, drop in the chat. Yeah, it looks like we see some action about the problem. So GN just broke this level. So now I'm about to see if it can hold this level. New 5 minute just started. Those are joining the stream. We have not entered this yet. This is a trade idea. We've not entered this yet. Might in a little bit, depending on what market does. But I don't like how this is looking. Oil looks like it's about to try to do something. Oh, now it looks like it's about to try to take off. Hold on, let me write this trade idea up. On the As long as it doesn't do any crazy move, I won't wait to see how this closes. As long as it doesn't do anything crazy. Shout out everybody in the live. Shout out everybody in the live. If you ain't subbed yet, make sure you hit that sub button. Make sure to check out the video I dropped yesterday for y'all. Let me see if we can hold this level right here. I want to wait to see if this can close, but I feel like it's going to try to take off. If we can hold underneath here, that's a good sign as well. Ugh. Oil looks like it's about to try to push up. Looks like SPX is about to try to push up as well. That's a big ass rip. Yeah, price might try to do some crazy stuff. I like how this is looking. Yeah, the euro pairs have been kind of napping. There's been some nice moves with the euro pairs, but the GBP pairs have been moving a lot more than the euro pairs this week. A lot smoother too, a lot bigger moves also. So we're just gonna look at the GBP pairs right now. I like how this is looking. I want to see if we're gonna hold this level though. And again, those I was in yesterday's live, we talked about GJ. I was talking about how we were still bearish. Look what happened. We had that news on Tuesday, pushed price up. Then what happened yesterday? Hit that resistance level, rejected back down. Now we can break this support level and treat it as resistance at 180.50. And especially we can break the support level at 180 and hold that as resistance. We can see the downtrend potentially come back into play. So we're looking at a potential sell setup here if price can break this level and hold it as a resistance. So that's what we're looking at right there. Looking at a possible oil buy. Oil's pushing up right now. We're going to look at a possible oil buy here. We're also looking at a possible SPX buy. That's what we're looking at right here. You guys got any questions? Drop in the chat. When we're looking at any charts, drop in the chat. GU just did something as well. Let's see what this next 5 minute looks like. There's a lot of potential setups supposed to come up. Again, we did our news during New York session at 8:30, I believe. Going to go live with the members at that time. GU, same thing. We had some bullish momentum, but price made that higher high last week. Then we look at this week. Prices continue to hold this level of support, which is a good sign, but it failed to make the higher high. So the way it's looking is leaning on this level. Again, we look at the daily time frame. It hasn't done that big of a move yet, so it can still go either way. But we could see a possible sell to the downside. But for it to be bearish and for the downtrend to really start, it would have to hold like 25.25 as a resistance, which we saw it fail to do so last week when we had that news pop off. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens to that. But yeah, we're not going to look at that right now. And then depending on how SPX reacts to these next two levels, we could see the uptrend continue, or we could see possible reversal come into play. New 5 minute just started. Never right there. Yeah, so we got a few things I was trying to do something right now. But I see how oil reacts to this level right here. Again, we was bearish, but then like the past couple of weeks, price hit this level of traffic, stopped making lower lows, which we can see right here. That final lower low, price took out the lower highs to the left, started making a higher high, right? So if price can break this resistance, I'll treat as support, especially break this next support level on the daily, we can see the uptrend come into play. But we do have bullish pressure and momentum oil right now. Just got to break these next couple levels. So we're looking at that possible buy right here. We see as soon as it touched the level, how it's reacting, which is why we're waiting to see if we're going to not just touch it, but break it and hold it. So that's what we're looking at right now. But we're going to see what this next 15 looks like, because this next 15 is going to be interesting. We're either going to see some action happen and pop off, or we're going to be seeing price reject these levels again, and we're back at square one. So we're about to see what happens in a little bit. Hey, what's going on, David? Weekend begins. Hey, make sure to catch up on the content, study up. All that good, but also enjoy yourself, of course. What's my average percentage monthly? Like, what are you talking about? Percentage monthly. This is how we did October. We had a 86%. I don't know if you're talking about like a win rate percentage at an 86% win rate. This was October. Last month we had a 96% win rate with 22-1. Only took one loss. And then this month we haven't taken a loss yet this month. And then if you scroll to October 8th, I believe, you'll see how we did last quarter, which was July, August, and September. All right, so we're going to scroll to October 8th. And this is how we did last month, July, August, and September. July went 34-3, caught 105,389 pips. August 45-7, caught 219,708. The September went 27-4, caught 16,634 pips. Won 106 wins, 14 losses, giving us an 88% win rate for the quarter, all 3 months combined. Then we caught 341,731 pips, 323,389, strictly with the members and advanced play signal. Whoops. You click right here, you go to photos. You can see a bunch of screenshots of signals, student results, testimonials, positions I personally took, all that good stuff. Over 1,000 photos of just receipts, screenshots of positions, signals, trades, all that good stuff. Check all that stuff out. Oops. Check all that stuff out. Got a new 15 about to pop up. Let's see what this next 15 looks like. Yo, hit that first link in the description. Join the free signal, free Telegram. You can check all that stuff out. Make sure to follow me on Instagram and TikTok too, y'all. Y'all should see it scrolling at the bottom of y'all's screen. GA did a big ass move too. Let me see what GA is talking about. We got some action popping on. SPX still chilling on this level right here. If you guys got any questions, drop in the chat. When we look at any charts, drop in the chat. Just dropped a new video yesterday. If you haven't checked that out yet, make sure to do that after this live. I'm about to drop that in the chat for you right now. Make sure while you're in the live to hit that like button, of course, but explore the channel, look at the content, the playlist, all that good stuff. Got a bunch of content on this channel. Yeah, but we see the GBP pairs are starting to move right now, but as far as anything else, not really. Even the Euro pairs are kind of lagging behind. Then the USD pairs are just hugging these levels, kind of like what we saw yesterday during the London session live stream. The GN's going as projected right now, so that's good. One just got hit. Let's see what's going to keep pushing for us. Still waiting for my confirmations for GJ. And I'm watching GA on my other screen, but it's not ready yet. SPX looks like it's about to try to do something. New 5 minutes just started. GN pushing now. Y'all should be nice and blue on this right here. It's pushed about 20 pips so far. Looks like oil's about to try to do something for us. SPX is still. It's probably. I wouldn't be surprised if SPX does this until the news pops off because, again, depending on what price does today during the news event, you see they're going to continue possibly the uptrend going into tomorrow, or we could see the possible reversal come into play. We do got this huge imbalance here, but we are still bullish besides that. Right, as of right now, this is just a lower high. As far as I'm concerned, there's nothing showing me this is a low going into a lower low yet. So I'm still leaning towards buys, but of course, I'm not just going to jump into buys. Just like with that GN setup, we didn't just jump into sells. We waited for price to meet our confirmations, and now we're about to see if price can do a similar move. Probably not as aggressive as it did last night. Well, not last night, yesterday, because this was a news event candlestick. By the way, if you don't understand how to trade news, that is very important because almost 3 times out the week, there's at least news events popping off, right? So you got to understand how to trade news. So you don't understand how to trade news, I got a bunch of videos going over how to trade news as well as showing you setups I taken and called during news events. I'm about to drop my most recent one in the chat once I find it. Where is it? Well, first I gotta find it. I've been posting so much, it's getting lost in the sauce. Here it is. Not that, like that. All right, there we go. New 5 minute just started. Yeah, I like how this is looking. I like how these are looking too. We've looked here. Yeah, this would have been a nice re-entry on this. Again, this is where we took the sell on Tuesday night, going into Wednesday morning. And then this was New York session, price retraced. And then look, same exact level we took an entry on, wicked it, rejected, right? So that's why we enter and exit off these levels. Looking at sells for damn near almost everything besides the USD pairs. Let's see if GM can keep pushing for us. Members are going to be going live today. I said 8:30. I'm probably going to send that message out either after I go live or before the fact. But we're going to go live a little bit early. We're still going to be live during the news, but we're going to go live a little bit earlier so we can talk about a few things. But we're going to go live during the news event today, so make sure to be on a lookout for that link. But just like yesterday's live, you miss it, want to rewatch it, they're all recorded so you can watch them when you do get a chance to watch them. All right. Just like the London session live, all the New York session member only lives are recorded. And then when you join, you have access to all the past recordings as well. The beauty of Telegram. Yeah, so SPX is taking a nap, but oil looks like it's going to try to break this level. So yeah, we're looking at possible oil buys. Again, we're waiting to see if price can break this resistance level and hold that support again. If it can, we can look for a buy setup because again, we look enter buys off support and enter sells off resistance. Right, enter sells off resistance. And we're going to ride in this wave down for a nice little while. When we enter sells off resistance, buys off support. Right, sells off resistance, buys off support. Buys off support. This was probably another news candlestick. You have another news candlestick. This was at 2 o'clock FOMC news last week. So make sure to watch that video I just dropped in the chat on how to trade news, because we got news today. And like I said, we got news literally every week. So, you know, just like the charts, it's important to understand how to trade news as well. Because there's a lot of people that just don't trade at all on news days. It's understandable if you don't know what you're doing, but if you take the time to figure it out, news days, you can make a lot of bread on news days. You just got to get, you know, have a game plan, of course, not over leverage. And again, it's just patience. You know what I'm saying? Because price only does the same thing every single day. It's only got a handful of tricks. It doesn't come up with new tricks. It does the same handful of tricks every week, every single day. So the sooner you recognize those patterns and those movements and the rules of price, the easier trading is going to be, a lot less stressful it's going to be, and all that good stuff. I'm sure I'm not missing. Okay, I'm not missing any chats. Caught to questions. All right, cool. So again, if you guys come up with any other questions after this live, y'all can contact me on Instagram. Make sure to follow me on Instagram or TikTok. Scroll at the bottom of your screens. Members, you already know, go live in a little bit. I'm gonna drop the New York price watch list in a few hours for y'all. But yeah, it's just that simple, right? We was looking for the setup, we was waiting for price to meet our confirmations. Once our confirmations met, we enter that thing. Now we're pushing. Now we're gonna see if we can continue to push going into London session. London session going into New York. Again, we're looking at possible GJ sells if price can break and hold underneath 180.55, 180.50. We can look for sells going down to 180. If we can break and hold 180 as resistance, we see the downtrend continue. All right, but I'm not entering sells or looking for sells unless price can do that. Again, I'm looking for sells, but doesn't mean I'm just going to jump into sells. You still got to wait for those confirmations. Looking at possible oil buys, and then, like I said, with the indices are still technically bullish, but depending on what the news does today and tomorrow, it can either continue the uptrend or we're going to see a reversal or downtrend begin. All right. Make sure to check out the content of our YouTube channel. We don't just stream on here. I got a bunch of trade breakdowns, trading tip videos, trading plan videos, trading psychology videos. I got all types of stuff on the channel. They're all straight to the point and very, very, very simple. So just look at the titles. I guarantee you're going to find something that's going to help you out. And yeah, make sure to hit that first link in the description on the free signal for Telegram. You see how we did last month, last quarter. We're on a crazy win streak right now this month. But yeah, we're just going to let price do his thing. Go me on the charts still, but we're about to hop off this live stream. Let me make sure I didn't miss any comments. All right, cool. And we're going to be back at it same time tomorrow, London session 3 a.m. EST.